Let's go to the other big story in the US now, and that's that country's Supreme Court has upheld the controversial healthcare reforms brought in by President Barack Obama 2 years ago.
The ruling hands President a huge political victory, saving the signature domestic achievement of his first term.
The highest court in the land has now spoken. We will continue to implement this law, and we'll work together to improve on it where we can. But what we won't do, what the country can't afford to do, is refight the political battles of 2 years ago or go back to the way things were. And now's the time to keep our focus on the most urgent challenge of our time, putting people back to work, paying down our debt, and building an economy where people can have confidence that if they work hard, they can get ahead. I'm as confident as ever that when we look back 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, or 20 years from now, we'll be better off because we had the courage to pass this law and keep moving forward.
Our North America correspondent Jane Cowan was among the sweaty throngs outside the court when the decision came down.
If there was any doubt about the passions incited by the healthcare reforms, take a look at this. This has been the reaction outside the Supreme Court here in Washington, D.C. Jubilation at a ruling that's been seen as a clear win for the Obama administration, a decision that will shape not just the future of the healthcare industry and the lives of millions of Americans, but also the shape of the presidential election.
I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I was hugging strangers after hearing the ruling. We were just ecstatic. It was the right thing to do. We wanted the Supreme Court to uphold the Constitution, and they did. They didn't make a political decision. They upheld the Constitution. They upheld Obamacare. It's crazy that in the richest country in the world, we don't have universal health care, that we have to fight to have access to health care for our citizens. And this is the first one of the major steps towards closing the gap in terms of getting more people to have access to health care. Health care is a right. We shouldn't have to stand on the steps of the Supreme Court to assure that right. But I'm so glad that today that right was affirmed and that we're going to move forward with implementation of Obamacare. This is a great, great day for the United States. I'm so excited.
When I'm alone, I'm probably going to start to cry because I'm really happy. And I'm so happy that saner minds prevailed. They looked at it with the job, doing the job they're supposed to do, not a political job. They're supposed to look at the constitutionality of the mandate, and that's what they did.
I think it's complicated, but my first reaction is that I'm really excited because the mandate is upheld, as far as I understand. And the crowd here is crazy. Everyone started chanting, and I think it's a really great day for all Americans.
What do you think this means for the president, that it's been upheld?
I mean, I think it was already a real accomplishment. I think this affirms all the great things that he's done, and I think everyone's ready to move forward.
We love Obamacare! We love Obamacare!
They don't care that the president broke his promise, that the Congress lied about not raising taxes on the middle class. They don't care. Listen to the mindless zombies chanting. They don't care what the court actually said. Makes no difference. Makes no difference. They're in a trance. Remember when this Obama...
Gee, they're a passionate lot, aren't they? Jane Cowan reporting from the steps of the US Supreme Court.